We are live. All right, for those of you, I need to put my headphones on. I am scrambling this morning as we are getting ready. All right, here we go. We're doing it. Going live. There we go. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I thank you guys for coming on here. For those of you who are listening, thank you for being on this week's episode of Group. Um, If I disappear here, it's because I actually have 5 batteries for this camera and none of them are charged fully. So I'm going to be going back and forth on charging these batteries. So if I disappear, this isn't about me. This is about Lindsay and Brian, who have been brave to come on and have some of their images reviewed by our good friend Danny Dong. Danny, say hello.
Hi guys. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much for joining this. Thank you for being so brave. It's not easy. I know. Even for myself, for many years, every year I submit my images to competition, but every time I'm so worried, so worried about critics. Sometimes even myself, I just don't want to listen to the critics. On the one hand, I think it's a lot of critics are bullshit. It's not true. On the other hand, sometimes the critics are pretty honest. I think it's too honest, so it's actually hurt the feelings. But I want to say is those everything's all the comments help me to improve all these years, improve my skills, improve my toleration of stress levels. So it helped me to challenge myself every year. So I really, so that's the reason for now. It has been 10 years. I still keep submitting my images to competitions, not to just win, it's to encourage myself to do something different, to be able to have a different thoughts, to be able to coming out something new every year. So in this career, I won't feel bored. I still feel challenged. I still feel hungry. I still feel this is like first year I'm doing photography. I still have room to improve. There, I still have room to increase my price. So I mean, so thank you for being here. I hope what I saying today can help you. And if there's anything you feel uncomfortable, or please forgive me. Please. I'm just want to be honest. Yeah.
That's great. I totally agree, Danny. It's so helpful when we get critiques, but yeah, sometimes you have to toughen up your skin a little bit and be ready because it only helps us improve. Jason was actually the first one who made me enter print comp several years ago when he was running WPPI. And then he had to talk me off the ledge when I got my scores because I was devastated. But it helped me. And then I ended up winning third place in seniors, like a year later. So it worked out okay. I learned a lot from it, but it's definitely hard to hear sometimes. So it was.
Well,
Jason, I'm still not seeing it on YouTube. Are you sure you're live?
it says that I'm live here, so and there's people watching, so I don't know what should.
I'll
Yeah,
update my thing. Maybe it hasn't caught up.
yeah,
I always try to watch the questions, but
right. Well, all right. So while we're figuring that out, Lindsay and Brian, let's find out a little bit more about yourselves. So Lindsay, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you live, what you shoot, and a little about you guys.
Okay. Well, hi, I'm Lindsay. I am in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas. I started kind of my photography journey in high school, studied a little in college, took a break, did some work, had kids, stayed home, started a business. I specialize in high school seniors, and mostly girls, and I am predominantly a natural light shooter, but I'm working really hard to learn off-camera lighting, and so I did submit several off-camera lighting images, both studio and on location, hoping that you will give me some good feedback for those. Um, and I'm also looking to kind of take this senior girl genre into more of a women-centered brand. So doing a little more teens, doing a little more grown women, headshots, boudoir, things like that. So you'll kind of see a little mix of that that I submitted today. But since the bulk of what I do is natural light senior girls, kind of what I submitted.
That's cool. And, Danny knows a little bit about off-camera lighting, so good, good choice on that. Yes, good choice on that. How about you, Brian? Tell us about yourself.
Hey, I'm Ryan. I live in just north of Montgomery, Alabama, a little town called Wetumpka. Freelance photographer for a couple of news agencies, and then do some seniors and just about a little bit of everything: real estate photography, drone work. Started about 4 or 5 years ago, and do some off-camera flash, though I don't think very well. So, looking forward to the feedback today.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right. Jen, I'm going to get that started with the images. I need you to stall for me a little bit here. So let me work on that a little bit.
Maybe you should have done that during the intro.
Oh, no, I'm almost ready. I just need to get it. I actually have to physically, my fingers need to do the work here a little bit. So
Yeah.
I need to just make it happen.
You.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Thank you.
So Danny, let's talk a little bit about your background and what you shoot. I know you do a lot of print comp and that kind of thing, and but I'd love to hear a little bit more about where you can, I guess, help Lindsay and Brian today.
Yeah, so just a little bit background of me. I started doing wedding photography 2008. I did about 2 years part-time, and I quit my job and start doing wedding photography full-time. And 2 years later, my wife, Julia, also joined me to doing the photography full-time. So we basically are a husband and wife team based in San Francisco Bay Area. We shoot a lot of weddings a year, basically every single weekend. This year, I really miss the normal season, the normal and the normal life. I can't believe every weekend I'm staying at home. This is not very familiar to me. Anyway, hope the virus is gone soon. Hope everyone's life can be back to normal. And then in my photography, I'd say my wife, Julia, she's a natural light shooter. She hates flash. She hates all types of artificial light. I'm more of a artificial light shooter, so I shoot 80% of my image with light. So that's how we actually work together. It's me and my wife are so different. I shoot all time with wide angle lens, and my wife shoot all time with telephoto lens, 70 to 200. So that's how we like it, because in this way we can be very focused. So I'm focused on my lighting setup. My wife focused on her lighting setup, and I create strong impact, high contrast images, and my wife provides soft light, romantic feel, dreamy look images. And we think in this way we can provide our clients a more diversified styles. So in this way, we actually are able to attract a wider range of clientele. So this is our approach. Even now, we just had a baby, so Julia, majority of this 2 years' time is taking care of the baby, and I'm looking for a second shooter. And also, my requirement for my second shooter is she has to be a very, very strong natural light shooter. She has to be really, really know how to female approach a portrait session, and she needs to be really pay attention to details. So in this way, we actually work really well as a team. So in a complementary way, yeah. So that's just our general approach. Yeah.
That's awesome. That gives your clients such a great variety of styles and views and that sort of thing. I love that you guys do everything opposite. That's really cool for your clients.
It's not easy because we always argue. My picture is the best. No, mine's best.
That's awesome.
And for the record, Julia is always right and is the best. All right, so I think I figured this out. So who wants to go first, Brian or Lindsay? Should we go ladies first?
Sure.
All right, let's see. So I'm going to present. I'm going to find your images. Let's see. Your entire screen. I'm going to share. Let's see. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Screen 2. Share. Okay, you guys should be able to see my screen now. And I'm going to keep it easy with your images that I've downloaded. Who sent me WeTransfer? Was that you, Lindsay? Okay.
Yeah, well, I sent it to Jen, and so those look like mine.
Okay. Yep. All right. All right. Here we go. So this is image number 1. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, except that it's not. You guys can see it, but why isn't it showing on the screen? Did we have this problem last couple weeks ago, Jen? What?
As my uncle would say, I've slept since then, so I'm not sure.
Well, you guys can see. So, Danny, you can actually start working with this image, and I am going to figure out how to put it on the screen. So I'll let you go and do your thing, and I'm going to start working on getting this up on screen.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Can you move that you are presenting window, Jay?
No.
You just put it there over her photo, or at least that's what I'm seeing on my screen.
I see it too.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're not seeing an image?
Well, it's behind that window that says you were.
How's that?
presenting. There you go. Thank
There
you.
we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start my comments. Beautiful colors, Lindsay. I love the color. So you are able to choose a perfect background, a perfect lighting to fit this perfect outfit. I would say it's a great harmony here. It's just so joyful to look at the image. When I look at the image, wow, it's so joyful. It's so nice. It's so cheerful. And then I really like how you are able to positioning the subjects so there's not too much washout on the top, and also we are able to focus on the main subjects. Then beautiful soft lighting. I really like it. And then a few things I might suggest you to think about, try a little bit different is when we do posing. So when we do this type of posing, you see, if you can see me, so you see the arm, when the arm is pressed to the body, then it looks a little bit bigger than normally how it look like. You see?
Yeah.
So that's why we would suggest to leave a little bit gap between the arm and the body. So which means when we shoot the subjects, I would tell her, hey, sweetheart, would you mind turn your body a little bit to the side? Instead of doing this facing front to the camera, I would have her tilt the body this way, a little bit, maybe like 30 degree. You see what I mean? Even I doing the same pose here, my arm will not look like pressed. There would be a gap, just simply because we are tilting the body. Yeah, so in this way, the arm would be also, I would say people generally would look a little bit slimmer when we tilt a certain angle. Not even loud, just a little bit. Same to me. If I'm doing this, I look big. And then just a little bit, I look a little bit slimmer. I would say a little bit flattering. Yeah, and I like, I actually like how you tell her, or she is doing that, tilting the face a little bit. It's just that instead of standing straight, I think this way it's really much better. So, Lindsay, would you please tell me, is this a natural light, or you used a certain artificial light for the front lighting?
This is natural light with a really big reflector.
Okay. Yeah. I like how you choose the light source. So basically, a big reflector, make it very, very big light source to create the very soft and even light for the front face and the body. So I would say this is a great light choice. You did a great job. I mean, I would not choose a flash on this kind of situation, because the flash, comparatively speaking, would be a very smaller light source, unless you have a big soft box in front of the lights. But for this one, it's great. You very smart choice for a light reflector. which the light reflector is actually a key here. Why I'm talking about is because even from the even in a small screen size, I can see the catch light in her eyes. Without the screen reflector, there is no light in the eyes. So basically, the face is just would not be shining. So her eye would not be that eye-catching. So this is very, very smart choice. I can tell you used a something to light up. So her lights in her pupil, there is a white. Yeah, it's shining. It's very making eyes attention directly goes to her smile, goes to her expression, goes to her eyes. Beautiful choice, beautiful work. Just a small attention to posing, and also sometimes I would say shoot a few more frames and keep talking to her. So to get a second expression, so you have more choice. Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's go down to the next one. And I finally figured it out online, so we're good.
I'm proud of you, Jason.
Why is that not coming? I'm gonna skip that one. There we go. Okay. I don't know what happened to that other one. All right. You see that, Danny?
Yeah. Cool shots. Cool shot. I like it. I like the strong impact, the visual impact, using a powerful light, artificial light, or flash or strobe to pop up the main subject, to darken the background, to get the color of the deep color in the image, which is great. Strong, powerful impact. I really like it. Look at especially you pose in a different way. So this is not a normal posing, just to stand on the Jeep wagon, right? When we pose somebody, the first thing we think about.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
Normally, when we photography a subject, we just ask them something next to the car. This is a normal approach. I like you take the courage, encourage him, get up on the wagon. So it became a different scenario, not very seen very often. So the visual impact comes from the posing, and also you add the lights. The light works really well, and a few things I think you can try different. First is your camera angle and the to the main subject's direction. So now you can see my eyes directly goes to the main subject's hands, and the main subject's hands covers his private area. So my eyes keep going there.
Sorry.
Hey. So in that case, the hand area became my attention of focus. I would hope you can change the pose so our attention can go to his face expression, his instead of the sitting position here. So again, this is about camera angle and the body position. Camera angle and body position. So which means, for example, my hand, this hand, is a body position, is a main subject, and this hand, my fist is my camera. So you can see. So this is normally what we do, but there is other ways to change this position. So you see, if the camera and the body turn, then it will create a totally different visual impact. So, for example, for this picture, it's front camera facing, front camera position, and front body position. So this is how the camera angle goes. Now, change it. Turn the body. Keep the camera position. Then you will see a big difference. So for this image, I would tell this subject, turn your body to your left-hand side. So I mean left means the screen, the left side of the screen. Okay, turn your body a little bit to the left-hand side. So once he turned 30 degrees, you will see his knees will be blocking his private area. So he doesn't have to use the hand to cover the private area. then the whole posing can be more powerful. And then also, if I'm correct, currently the light source is from the right hand side. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Like a right hand side 40 degrees, right? So if the main light is from this source, I would ask the main subjects turn to the right hand side for about 30 degrees.
Hmm.
Then
Great advice.
the lighting direction and the body position would be in a better position.
Okay.
And also, Lindsay, have you ever tried for this position, you switch your light source from the right hand side to the left hand side?
Okay.
The reason I'm suggesting is because the car, the wagon is facing the left hand side.
Okay.
So then your light source from a right hand side, the wagon looks flat. We're thinking about 3D effect. 3D effect. 3D effect is lighting need to have a direction. So just imagine if you keep the setting the same, we just move the light source to the left hand side 30 degrees, asking the subject to turn to the left hand side. This image can be more powerful, and you will see more light sculpture on the face as well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Great shot, though, Lindsay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Great shot.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, classic.
Thank you.
Classic.
I took this picture yesterday.
I saw this one on your Instagram. I remember liking this on your Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Beautiful image. Beautiful shot. I can looking at this image for a long time without losing any interest in looking at it. Especially you achieved such a great comfortable level in the expression. This is so hard for a portrait, especially for a studio portrait, while you have a subject in a just dark room, isolated, just stuck in there, and you wanted the subject look comfortable to give such a comfortable smile. It's such a comfortable expression. It's so hard. It's so difficult. I admire this picture, to be honest. Great job. Great job. I admire that you can, no matter what way you use to make her relax, to make her having the trust on the photographer, to make her to be able to looking at your camera naturally and have that little bit smile and a very, very, very beautiful expression on the face. And also the posing, I like it. The posing is just so comfortable. We call natural. A lot of times we talk about natural. But as a photographer, the common mistake I make is I over instruct. I put too much my thoughts into the subjects. So, but you did it in a good way. You make her just relax, and this can be it's great pose.
Thank you.
Great pose. Talking about areas of improvement, then I would say it's this is about camera and the body position. So you can see now she pose. It's almost like sideways and turn face to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So good thing about this pose is we can see her like side body look, right? That's the good thing. But a little bit weakness of this pose is in this way we're losing part of her other arm. We won't be able to see the two arms. So for a portrait here, I would suggest to turn the body a little bit to the camera. Just a little bit. You did a great job. Oh, the 90 degree, or it's almost there. Just a little bit. A slight turning. The reason for a slight turning is because we want to see a little bit of the other hidden shoulder or hidden arm there.
Okay.
And beautiful work. Beautiful work.
Yes. All right. Moving on to this image here.
Whoa. I love it. It did it in one shot or several shots?
Well,
Yeah.
sorry.
That
Yeah, more than one.
but you nailed it. You captured the one you need. Very very good catch. Strong, powerful. I like the positioning of the group shot. To doing a graduation shots for a group, it's not easy. Especially everyone is high. Everyone is so high. Nobody listen. There's everybody trying to have their own idea, especially for the seniors, for the high school seniors. Nobody listen to the photographer. They think the photographer old school, old parents, all this stuff. Okay, so it's very challenging to do a graduation photo. I have done it. I didn't do as good job as you do. I like it. So a few things I think I can help you to make it more powerful is this kind of image, make it tight.
Okay.
The reason is people's attention, eye attention, normally tends to go to the corner of the image or the edge of the image. So pay attention to every edge. Every edge means this image can be crop tight.
Mm-hmm.
I will do a very, very tight crop. So the top edge, I will just leave it to keep the hat complete.
Okay.
The right edge, I will just leave it to keep this red hat complete.
Okay.
For the bottom edge, I will only keep maybe a little bit of the foot area. And the left hand side, I will also chop it. Only keep the coat. Of course, if you want to make a canvas print, you might not. Sorry, guys. Sorry. This is.
So it's not just me.
I knew the phone, but the phone actually connects to my iMac, so my iMac is ringing. Right, confusing. Then, if you want to make a canvas, you might leave maybe 2 inch for each side, so the canvas wrapping won't chop out the image. But for a print, I would crop really tight. Then there's more impact because now it's a little bit loose. Then also positioning group people. So now you will see is I see 7. I see total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. We have 6 people facing this way, right? Facing to the right, and 1 girl facing to the left. So if you have more control, I already said kids never listen, right?
Especially 7 at once.
Make a perfect picture, but the reality is not. The reality is you only have 1 minute, 2 minutes for the last shots. Then a lot of things going on. They are not controllable. Yeah, but if we can control, I would turn them in a little bit different body direction. For example, I might have these 2 do a back-to-back pose. I would turn the boy on the second right side boy. I would turn him to the third one, the middle girl.
Okay.
The middle girl, I would turn her body to do a back-to-back with the boy over there. So in this way, and the image, there is more of I would say, a change of body position. Instead of everyone facing this way, then only 1 girl facing this way.
Yeah.
So this is about how we positioning, and also now they are lining up straight. So when we're positioning a group, we're thinking about an M shape, like Mike Donald. So now they are standing straight or they are doing everything. It's just like same heights. So I want to create wave. I want to create wave on the shape. So I might have, hey, this. How about the? I would ask maybe the second guy on the left. Hey, can you bend your body, lower your body position a little bit? Then I might ask the guy in the middle. Hey, can you while you're throwing the hats, also doing a jump? I'm just throwing some random stuff, some thoughts. So next time when you're doing this, a lot of things can be done. Of course, only if we can control it. Anyway, but great picture. I also like you did perfectly well on the lighting. I mean, lighting a group, such a big group, is not easy. But you did a great job on lighting.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool.
All right. I agree. Great job on the lighting and getting 7 people to 7 teenagers to listen.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Well, there was probably booze.
Especially we can see each one's face. This is not easy. When we're doing group shots, a lot of times there's one guy get blocked or one guy blinked or one guy really sucks. But this is a money shot. So maybe at least you can sell 7 people to one picture makes 7 money. That's
All right. I'm going to try this a little bit different by opening the image with preview. This way I don't have the window problems. Okay. All right. Making progress here.
yeah. Okay. I like the composition here. How you use the handrail as a leading line. So these 2 handrail, we lead the reader's attention directly to the main subject's face. So very smart use of the leading lines of architecture to framing the subject. It's not easy to shoot on the stairs because you don't have much choice on the camera position, and you don't have much room to move. Then it's a very challenging situation for all types of photographer, and it's not easy. But you did really well. I really like how you positioning the girl. So the subject is actually, when we look at it, her background is actually clean. It's in the sky area, and her left hand side there's buildings, there's colors. So very very well done. It's really like the senior portrait shots. I mean, or even individual portrait shots. I would buy it. So it's really beautiful. Also, talk about lighting here. So it's pretty. I want to say is the lighting is soft. It's good. But another thing is, I would want to encourage you to try a more harsh light for this one. This soft lighting, sorry, talk about me and Julia, my wife. So Julia will think, brilliant, girls like it because it's soft, it's dreamy, it's romantic. And the guys will say, hey, I want more impact. Hey, I want more powerful. The reason is because you position it in a challenging position. You frame it in a way to create strong impact. I wanted that impact to be stronger. I wanted the light to be a little bit harsher. So which means I want more contrast. I want a bigger light ratio. So for example, if the main light source and the background light source, this is 1:1 light ratio, I've increased it to 2:1. Okay. So which means intensify the lights and darken the background, give it a deeper color, a deeper, strong visual impact.
Awesome.
Okay.
Moving to 4128. All right. Here we go. I like this one.
Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you.
This is great shot. This is great. Wow. this is a type of shot I love. I always trying to achieve this type of shots. It's my style. So
Yes, I have to agree. This is definitely a Danny Dong-ish type style. He would look for something just like this for sure.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And also, congratulations, beautiful lighting, beautiful composition, and the positioning of the main subjects, and also the whole thing, and the whole thing, and the ratio of the subject and the thing. Uh, I really like it. I like the color. So the whole warm tone color for that sunset time. It's beautiful, especially this is a against light. So I think you did. I really admire you are able to control the color temperature of the light source here. So you, no matter it's post editing or you giving your setup the light, I like how you keep the main light source a little bit warm so it matches the background. Because the common mistakes I make, or a lot of photographers make, is just put a flash to this scenario, and the whole background is a warm tone, the color temperature, and the front light is a cold tone, so it totally doesn't match the light. But you did a great job here.
Thank you.
So image looks very, have a really good color harmony, yeah, and very pleasant to look at. A few things I would suggest you to try is this one. We can see. So first, when we look at image, this has a very obvious horizon line, or we call horizontal line, which is the end of the grassland. And this line now just tends to cut the main subject into half. I mean, no matter, there's a lot of way to do this to soften this. Of course, in post-production, one way you can add a fog. I don't know if we know how to do it. We can add a fog, dodge a little bit, just to make the cutting line disappear. It also works well because this is the time, the farm, the land, the grass, the fog. This is what they usually goes together. This can help you. Another way is when you first shoot it in camera, just be aware there's a line cutting the body. So I would say is try different camera position heights. Try different camera heights. One would be one way is to hide your camera. So this is a time you can think about bring a ladder. Next time, bring a ladder.
Bring a ladder. There's some advice for you, Lindsay.
Bring a ladder.
No problem.
Well, either you bring a drone or bring a ladder. Your choice.
Right. That's actually really good advice. I would never think of bringing a ladder out into the field.
Yeah. Another one is you choose a more wide aperture. So using a prime lens, because at this time of the light you might be able to do it, but of course you need a high-speed flash to be able to have the high-speed camera shutter speed, and then you can choose a wider aperture, so the background won't be that clear. So yeah, so that's another way to think about. Yeah.
Lindsay, you understanding that? What he's saying about
Yeah.
the aperture? Okay, good. Okay, got it.
It's
Cool.
throwing out ideas. Okay, and then another way is lower your getting close to the subject and lower your camera position, which means we're basically going to eliminate the bottom space of the image, getting close, walk close to the subject, and then lower your body position, then doing the shots. Of course, in that case, the subject will be bigger, in a bigger portion in the image. Yeah.
Cool. Lindsay, how you doing out there?
Good. This is really good.
All right, cool. We got 3 more to go. I'm going to move it along a little bit here. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna speed up a little bit.
Just a little, maybe.
Okay,
Oh, I love this.
I love this. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful lighting. Yeah, great job. Great posing. Beautiful lighting, great posing. And then you did really well. I mean, the lighting for this one, soft boudoir or soft, just a portrait. It's I really amazed how you communicate with the subject that can make her relax. Every single image here is a studio portrait. You have a very comfortable expression, comfortable look. Just it's really not easy. You gain the trust. You absolutely you gain the trust already. And no matter how the photo turn out, she will like it because she trusts you already. This is more important than the image itself. It's you win the body, you win the person's mind. So this is very strong. Okay, talk about improvements.
Okay.
So this image again, the edge, you have a very clear horizontal line. Keep the horizontal line straight. So now you can tell the horizontal line is a little bit crooked.
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep the horizontal line straight, and also you can now see is her body position, her feet is actually a little bit in front of her body.
Okay.
I would recommend you to ask her to tilt the body back.
Okay.
For this pose, do a completely 90-degree profile posing.
Okay.
So in that case, her feet will look smaller. The more close to the camera will look more bigger. So this is how the camera angle works. So turn her body exactly side face. So her feet will be smaller and her legs will look longer.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit change. And also I know this is not very easy to do, but I would say the back, the waist here, trying to, of course we can do this in the post editing, right? The waist area here, the hip area, I would ask her to put a little bit press on the hip area.
Okay.
Yeah, but in general, beautiful. And this lighting is perfect. You actually really nailed the lighting here. Very soft lighting, and you also give the whole image a very balanced high key. So the background light is not too strong, and then the front light is not too strong. So it's very balanced lighting. Great job.
All right, cool. Two more. Here we go.
Cool. Okay. So again, beautiful lighting here. I like how you using the contrast of light to bring the color out for this image. Because of her hair color for this one, the artificial light works better than a natural light or a soft light. A harsh light is a good choice. Good choice of light here. I really like it. So you make the color pop. So this image is about the color. And then quick comments on the things. I almost can see your photography. Every single image has a pattern. So the pattern here again, horizontal line, right? This is when you choose your camera and positioning your camera to the wall. Make sure your camera and the wall is straight. If you tilt your camera, of course the light won't be straight. Okay, for this, I would encourage you to move your camera position to the left.
Okay.
So yeah, and keep your light source in the same direction. The light source is actually in a good position. Yeah, and then for posing like this, you can try a little bit more. So all I'm saying is, I would ask her body turn turn this way, turn to this side, because the light was coming from this way. So instead of doing facing the lights, I'm going to do against the light.
Okay.
Yeah, turn the body against the lights and turn face to the lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Last one, Lindsay.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Those colors.
This is beautiful. Great image. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Well done. I mean, yeah, I would print this big and hand at home. This is great. The color, the depths, the compression, the lens choice, the blurring the background. You did a great job. And the pose, look at the pose. This is almost a perfect pose for leaning against the wall. Not completely leaning, but comfortable. And also you posing in a way we can see both hands, both feet. Not easy for a profile look. Yeah, great job. And then her expression is just so soft, so natural. I think the most impressive things about your image is you have great impression of almost every single image. Well done. Yeah, this is your strength.
Thank you.
There, it's gold. Yeah. So, talking about this image, the area for improvement, I would say it's the right hand corner. So you see the whole image is so strong, but the left hand corner there is a color of orange pop out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I probably just Photoshop take it off, because in that corner I don't want another distracting things to drag my attention off her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also that sign, that pole, I'm probably gonna just content aware it. If you don't wanna lose the framing, the ratio, yeah, or just to drag the whole right side, just to move it, extend it. So yeah, so that that distraction can get out. But overall, beautiful lighting. This one, soft.
Thank you.
I love it.
I just have to make the comment of, I want to reinforce Danny's talking about how comfortable your subjects are and tackling that. That is not an easy skill to put your subjects at ease. You can see it in their eyes, and that's the kind of stuff that's going to win you awards. More importantly, is going to get you clients. So I just want to reinforce the compliment that he's given to you almost 10 times now about how your subjects are very comfortable and keep up the hard work. You're doing a great job. And, again, super brave coming on here. This is really, I love listening to Danny critique, and I love listening to image critiques in general, just because I think they could be so powerful. And, listening to it's hard to take in sometimes, because you're just like, seven high school seniors. We all know the challenges, and then we're still critiquing the image on top of it, right? So it's hard. It's hard like that. So I just want to say once again that very brave, and listen to a couple of those things that he said, and I think it's awesome.
Thank you.
All right, Jen, you have anything to add before we move on to Brian?
No, I mean, you pretty much nailed it with that, and with what Danny was saying. I love that her connection with each of her clients, you can tell. And I think Lindsay enjoys working with seniors for kind of the same reason I do. I just, that's my jam. So I'm with you there. So great job, Lindsay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Lindsay, thanks again. All right, moving on to Brian. Brian, you still there with us?
I am, but we could totally skip mine after seeing all of hers. Holy cow.
Oh, I've looked at your images too. We have some great stuff here. All right, here's the first image.
Wow. Ooh, that's cool.
Thank you.
So cool. I like it. Oh my god. I can staring at the image for a long time. That's so cool. that's something I haven't tried it before. Great. I just want to say wow. I just want to say wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
First impression, I look at the image is wow. You obviously achieved the strong visual impact there. Yeah, so this is very important for a professional photographer, because now um, almost everybody became a photographer. Everybody uses an iPhone, and people having travel. Then how can we differentiate, right? How can we prove we worth the money? Um, so this is obviously this is a thing normal people cannot achieve. You create a strong visual impact, and I like the idea, the whole idea. It's strong, it's powerful. I think a lot of young kids, when they see this picture, they might ask, "Hey, who took it? I want this type of photo." Yeah. So especially even the post editing, the visual impacts, the small smokes, everything just add on really well to this image. Great lighting, great lighting. Yeah, great lighting. Um, the only thing I might want to encourage you to think about is when you framing this, maybe leave a little bit breast area of the left hand side of the screen. So the reason I'm talking about is now it's very balanced. You see the space on the right side, from the edge to the edge of the ball, and then the space from the left side, from the edge to the edge of the arm, is pretty even.
Right.
That's right. So, but this image is not a architecture. It's not a supposed to be very balanced image. It's about impact. It's about different. So that's the reason I'm thinking when you're framing this, try to think about maybe this one we leave more dark area on the left hand side.
Okay.
This is one thing. Okay, so we leave this more space here. Another thing is we leave more space on this side, on the right side. You can try both.
Mm-hmm.
So just in this way, it creates, I would say maybe more on the right side would be my choice. I have to try both sides, but I would say on the right side, leave more black space next to the ball. So people have more space to imagine what's going on that side.
Oh,
yeah. So that's about the composition wise. That's about the composition. Then another one I would work on is, for this one, I would ask the main subject, turn the face more. I know it's hard, right? It's stretch. The reason I'm mentioning is now when we look at it, I see too much whites inside the eye. I see a little bit too much white inside the eye.
okay.
Yeah, because it's this, so you will see more whites here than the black. Then if we turn more, you will see actually a little bit better. So another way is when we asking people to turn this way, I would say to the subject, can you turn the pupil back a little bit? It doesn't happen in the real thing, right? You're looking at how can you turn the pupil? But it's just the camera angle and how people, because the 3D thing turned to 2D. So that's how we normally do is we ask people, turn your face to your right, but turn your pupil back just a little bit. So in this way, the whites inside the eye would be a little bit smaller. Yeah, just because this is the key thing. Because in the studio lighting, sorry, I'm a little bit too harsh. This is already like gold. Okay, gold. Critical. Sorry about that.
No, not at all.
To me, it's fine. I'm being critical is because I want to make this image 95 or 100. This is the area we need it. So this is the final approach. Nothing. Turn the pupil back a little bit. So you should see the lighting of the eye being a better. Would be better.
Right. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Next image. I'm ready for the fall.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the fall. All right, here we go.
You guys are lucky. You guys are in a location can see beautiful seasons.
Oh, please. It's beautiful every day of the year. Do you know how much I miss? Nah, we're not getting into that.
California, I mean, it's so hard to get a full color. It just every day look the same. That's boring. Well, so beautiful location, beautiful background, beautiful color. Brian, you have a great eye and great eye for the color, and I like you. You choose a way to light, and then we can see the reflection, and then the mirror image. Just make it so, and you positioning the subject in a perfect spot. In a perfect spot. Yeah. Then they but also I want to say is a little bit just being a little bit more precise on the positioning is now you see the trees coming out from her body.
Mm-hmm.
This is something when we view the location we cannot choose, right? I can understand your purpose is actually to using the main subject block the tree, but the tree still coming out a little bit. So I want to say is either we do post editing to get it out, or I would lower my camera position a little bit more, so her body can be higher and block more of the trees, because I don't want to see that tree coming out from the body. But overall, this is beautiful. And another thing is about lighting. Lighting here, you might wanna tilt your light source a little bit up. The reason I'm saying is now, if you see the most brightest spot is actually on her shoulder,
Okay.
or because she choose a lighter color sweater, right? So it capture more lights. It became brighter than her skin color. Yeah. So I would say the reason is I want a little bit more lights on her face than
Right.
on her shoulder.
Okay.
Well, almost there. Sometimes on the location lighting we can see. Yeah. So, but this is something you can actually correct in Photoshop in post editing. I will just burn down the shoulder, and I will maybe dodge the face a little bit more. Just
Okay.
because it's almost there. It's just a very very final approach. So those are actually tunable in the post production. So you already nailed the shots. Just the final turning, I would say, is I would burn down the shoulder, burn down the chest, burn down the waist area, and then I would lighten the face a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. All right, moving on to number 3. Okay.
Oh, interesting concept. I like it. I like the idea. Sitting in the water, sitting on the chair, but put the chair on the water, into the water. Great idea. I love it. I love it because you make it very different, right? Because we for many times we just put the chair on the grass. So this is normally how we do, or stand into the water. How many times we think about, hey, to be different, put the chair into the water, stand on the chair. It's brilliant. So when I look at it, it's interesting, right? I want to look at it. So I like the color, I like the concept, I like the idea. So this is great idea, fantastic. The main things I want you to do a little bit different is about posing for this one, because you have a beautiful location, brilliant idea, beautiful concept. Then the final approach is the pose need to be also stand out. We cannot be just doing a normal pose when we have a not normal, a very unique idea. So this is one you can think about how you can make it look different. So once the chair is in the water, you can maybe try a different. Maybe she can like completely sitting, put the feet on the chair, kind of like scared of putting the water into the feet into the water, or if you do sitting pose, so in this way, you see, then her two knees is two separates. So you make the whole bottom part look a little bit bigger.
Mhm.
See it like this. We need to either crossing the legs. So the crossing the legs is want to make this knee area narrow. Yeah. So just working on the posing, but I mean it's beautiful. Great idea, and also the lighting. I really like you choose a spot. Her hairline is glowing. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's very very beautiful. Yeah.
All right, oh, I like this one. I like that I get to see him first.
I love it. I love it. Love it. Great image. Great image.
Thank you.
This is great. This is I would say this is a group photo. And this is very challenging.
Yeah.
Because obviously the horse won't listen.
No.
So I mean, we're done. We're done. Look at the horse. Every horse's expression, face direction, looking at the camera, same as the leader in center. So I like the idea. I like how you position them, how you are able to communicate to make every subject in such a harmonic way of posing. Great job, fantastic.
Thank
Yeah. So, do you mind if I ask how many lights you used for this picture?
I just had one light for this one.
Yeah. So, that's the thing I wanted you to change. I know this make image go to the next level, but it adds the lighting difficulty into the next level. This shot need two lights.
Okay.
One on the left, on the right.
Okay.
And there need to be a little bit light ratio. It's light ratio maybe 2:1.
Okay.
The image will be totally different.
Right.
It will turn out to be a studio portrait, more like a studio portrait. I know it's not easy on location shot to be able to set up one. It's already tough. Right?
Yeah.
The horse listen to you, right?
Yeah. We had a ton of stuff down there.
But I'm thinking is if you want to create one money shot next time, if you have the time, if you have the be able to control, try two lights. You will make the image so different.
That is such cool advice. And I think Danny's right. You spent the time to set up the shot. You've got four horses and a human looking at you. And by adding a little light ratio, gosh, what a difference this photo would be. Even though it's a fantastic image to begin with. So great advice, Danny.
Great shot. Great shot.
Let's see. All right, number 6. I think you're going to like this one too. I like this one for obviously one reason. Danny, you could tell me why. I think this is an easy one.
I think
Easy one for
today, Jason.
What's that?
You're dressed like him today.
I know. I actually think I own that same. I own that same pink shirt. If you could let him know that's a pretty sharp bow tie.
Did you already know Jason is going to wear pink today?
You didn't get the memo?
Great shot. Great shot.
Thank you.
I love the lighting here. I think in this one you did it perfect on the lighting. Just the lighting itself is very impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah. Great shot here. I mean, perfect. I just love it. For this one, I don't know how to improve it because I already like it.
Well, I can't get better than that.
Yeah. We could probably stop there then.
I'd love to see you. I'd love to see you enter this in competition. I don't know if you've entered this in competition, but I think
I have not.
I think you need to enter this one in competition, see how it does, and
Really?
and see where you can go from there. But I think this is worthy of of getting is entering in competition. The only thing that I would
Wow.
add to it, just based on my experience with competition, is
Yeah.
fading out the composite between the flag and the grass itself. Maybe just work on that a little bit. But
Okay.
outside of that, I think you've done a good job.
Okay. Thanks.
All
Yeah,
right, cool.
yeah. Jason,
Yeah.
please submit this into competition. This is a competition that we made. It creates an impact. The lighting is very three-dimensional. It's not a normal lighting, but creates such a mystery on the impression of the guy. It's very powerful. Yeah, it's very powerful image.
Thank you.
All right, we've got about 5 more to go. Okay.
Okay. Okay, great shot. Great shot. I like the color. So basically, this image is colorful, and also the main color, the orange and the green, very complementary. So a very good choice of background to match the color of the main subjects. The football and the shirt, the T-shirt, and then the background. It's just everything in harmony. Basically, we see two different colors, and these two different colors just complementary to each other. And also you positioning. I like how you positioning the subjects in an orange background because he has a green shirt on it, and then he's holding a orange color football. So very smart, very smart. Yeah. Again, for this one, is my recommendation would be either cutting off the top sky or more space for the top sky.
Okay.
I would probably try both to see how the different effects can get.
Right.
The thing is, if you cut it out, it more turn to more like a studio background shot, and then leave more sky. Then you need people to think, okay, this is a outdoors, this is a field, this is the field board. Yeah. So
Okay.
composition wise, I would try 2 different framing to create a different impact. Otherwise, beautiful lighting, beautiful lighting,
Thank you.
beautiful. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Okay, I like the soft light image. I like the pose actually. I think the pose is pretty well for sitting on the grass. Yeah. The only thing is try to I want to say is so now the posing here my attention would keep going to the shoulder here.
Right.
Eyes would be just switching between her face and shoulder, face and shoulder. So it became a little bit competing with each other. So this is a type of situation. Then I would try to have her relax a little bit. So in this way, my focus can be on the facial expression and a little bit less on the shoulder. Otherwise, it's a little bit just too much on the shoulder. Yeah, just my advice. But overall, this is a very, very, very beautiful soft image. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay. Moving to, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Then okay, so this image, I like the pose. Actually, I like the pose. So, 'cause, I like how you ask her to lean forward, and then so we can see the feet, we can see the hands, everything. And this one, I would change the lighting. Now the main things bothers me is you see the strong harsh light holding a strong harsh shadow on the face.
Right.
So I would either do is keep the current lighting, but I will have her face turn to the right side. Then you will see there won't be a harsh strong light on her face.
Okay.
This is so this is the thing we constantly need to keep in mind is light direction and face direction. So when the light direction and face direction doesn't work really well, then you are casting a strong shadow to cut the face. So this way, I will turn the face towards the light a little bit.
Okay.
It will be much better.
Yeah, it's just such good advice, and just a simple turn of her face, Brian, and it would make and listen, it's brave to shoot in light like this to begin with, right? You know, to shoot in straight sunlight like that, the color of it is great too. But man, what a great advice! And just that simple little move like that. Thank you, Danny.
One more. I know sometimes the reason I can also understand the reason why she doesn't look in that way because her eyes will become itchy. Because I imagine that's the natural lights or whatever. So her eyes doesn't want to look in that way. So sometimes you say is, okay, just close your eyes, turn your face to the side. I will count 1, 2, 3, then you open your eyes.
Yeah.
So in this way, so we can have a choice, then we can nail the shots. Yeah.
Okay.
I play that game a lot when I shoot, and sometimes that also helps with getting some good expressions out of them. You close your eyes, open your eyes, make fun of them for not listening to directions, stuff like that. So, all right, moving on to the next. It works well with teenagers.
Yeah, because they don't need to do the time, you know. Sometimes they book like 1 hour time for photo. Like too much. It's like only need 10 minutes, but I need to spend the other 50 minutes. How to do it? I play some game.
Well, not to mention the fact that this is at sunset, so you're fighting the light to begin with. All right, moving on. Thank you, Danny. All right, thank you, Brian. All right, next image.
Wow, great, good portrait. Love it. Is this same person?
Yes. Same person, different outfits.
Yeah, different. Great composite. I mean, I love it. Oh my god. Great job. Good job. I love it. Okay. It's not easy to achieve to be able to composite a image from different pose and different depths and different expression, different outfits. It's smart. It's great. Fantastic. So for composites here, so what I see is I see 1, 2, 3, 4, like 9 composites together into one image. And then I want to see is what's the when we're looking at composites, we want to see the logic of how you're positioning, why you're positioning each one into a position. Is there any? Do you mind sharing a little bit of your thought process? How you create the image, how you design it? It can help me to understand the logic.
Yeah, I think it was all just dumb luck, really. I'd seen a previous sample of this somebody had done, and I wanted to recreate it. And I knew she had a bunch of different uniforms, and I wanted the different. I didn't want all the same poses, so I wanted. Like the one on the far right, she's swinging the bat, the bat on the shoulder, a glove, and all that. But, I struggled with where to put them, of course, once I got the poses and stuff.
Cool. Yeah. I think you did a great job. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. 2 more. I think you like this one, Danny.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful color, beautiful image. I love the color. I maybe my personal preference. I just like the warm tone. I'm not much into the cold toning. I like the warm toning. Yeah, you choose a beautiful backlight situation, and then beautiful positioning. The main subjects. Yeah, I love it. I like it. So I would rather do a little bit different. So one is for this one, because this is front facing, so you see the chair, the position. So basically, she is facing the camera. Facing. So for this type of situation, I have to choose to a soft light approach.
Okay.
I would lower the light ratio. So basically, I would reduce the power of the flash. I would increase the light of the background.
Mm.
Basically, I'm going to reduce the contrast here.
Okay.
Just because this is a front-facing image, I want to be a little bit soft.
All right.
I want there is a little bit more mystery there. Yeah, a mystery.
Okay.
So if you can be able to have a wider aperture for this shot, it would be very work really well for this image. Another one is, if you have this setting, I'm going to try another one, is I'm going to change the lighting direction. I'm going to move the light a little bit towards the side.
Okay.
I'm going to ask her face to turn to the light source. And for that one, you can keep this light ratio, this light contrast. So basically, it's two types of styles you can get from this setting.
Okay.
All right, last image. Bum, bum, bum.
Ooh, sunset portrait. I like it. Okay, sunset portrait. This one, I like the color, of course. I like how you use the artificial light to get the color, get the depths of the image, get everything. I think she loved it too. Yeah, I also like the pose. The pose is really good. The thing here, if I were the photographer, I would actually do it different. Is I will switch the light source from the left side to the right side. The reason is I don't like the light source directly hitting the chest.
Okay.
I like the light source coming from this side. Have her face turn to the light source.
Okay.
So basically for this one, I will only change. The only thing I will change is I will change the light source from this side to this side. Just try it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so and I have to make the comment, like, from this is a technically perfect image. So you've nailed everything, exposure. I know we all know how hard it is to shoot at sunset, right? And get that, and the light is changing so quickly, and you've done a good job of nailing that exposure and then mixing it with that flash. This is not easy stuff. So, it's, and for like, so out of all of these images, it's slight moves that will take you from point A to point B and will make a huge difference. And that just on this image, like I would love to see what you do for the next shot like this and do this. Like, I want you to come back and show us and show us the difference. But Danny, great advice. And I want to thank you, both Lindsay and Brian. You guys are amazingly brave for coming on here and showing us your beautiful work.
Yeah,
and
Danny,
such great advice. Such great advice. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Jen, you have anything you want to add? Let me get you guys all on the screen. Hang on a second. I can do this. I can do this. I'm doing it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Everybody's on the screen. Cool.
I believe in you, Jason.
Yes.
You guys, I mean, honestly, you are brave for coming on here, but you have really strong work. And like Danny pointed out, just little tweaks to really perfect that stuff. But the important thing is, I'm sure your clients love everything you've produced. And, that's who we're really wanting to impress is our clients. And, but being willing to take those critiques and, and make those little changes. And every time, I love listening to image critiques. I'd love Danny to critique my stuff sometime, but even when I'm listening to it, for somebody else's images, those are little things that I'm going to remember next time I'm shooting and, and kind of take in and everything. So it's all so helpful. And I want you guys to both enter in print comp.
Yes. Yes. And
I can barely do this. I don't know about entering a print comp.
I considered it, but I don't know.
Yeah. Do you guys
too, because it helped me so much, and I cussed Jason so many times when he made me do it several years ago. He's probably still scarred from those conversations, but it helps so much. But even once we have live events again, which hopefully will be in the spring, going and listening to image critiques live and just watching those images pop up, and some of them I was like, I would see them and, they would get ripped to shreds, and it would be images I love. And I'm like, and they just tear it apart. And I'm like, I'm never, ever, ever going to enter in any of this, because it's just, but you learn so much from it, and it'll take your image to the next level. So anyway, great job, guys. And thank you, Danny, for being on with us. And
yeah, thanks, Danny.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Good for me too. I learned from your images. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for willing to sharing your images and those creative ideas. I love it. I love it. Guys, this is amazing work. You guys did amazing work.
Cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to email. So there's gifts. You guys get gifts. I'm going to email you guys a couple of choices for you could choose your gift. So I'll send you guys an email for being brave. There's always rewards for being brave. So yes, I'll shoot you guys an email when we get off. But I'm gonna stop the stream here. Once again, thank you guys. Have a great weekend, and just don't go away. All right, hang on.
we're going to see if Jason can actually end the stream. This is always
this is always a challenge.